uniform electric field. So this is a quite necessary concept. So see, when we are talking about the displacement, let us consider a body started from here, point A, went to point B, and from point B again it retraced its path and reached to point A. So total displacement is found to be 0 because the initial and the final position found to be the same. That's why the difference is found to be 0. But it has a distance. It has a particular value. So always remember this one. When we are calculating force on any particle, we always, when we calculate the net force, if the net force is 0, then the particle does not displace. But in the same case, when we are applying any kind of force and the force help the body to rotate. Like for example, if I am going to say you, see there are two type of motions are there. One is your linear one is your rotational one. So here what is happening, if we found that the net force on the system is found to be 0, that means if the particle is here, it will not displace, it will remain at its own position. But here in rotational motion, we are not talking about your force, we always talk about your torque. So in case of a torque, if the equal and opposite and parallel torques are going to apply on each other, during that time we are going to get a concept which is called couple. These are the concepts of the class learned. Already discussed about them very clearly. So now we will use this concept on an electric dipole when it is placed inside any uniform electric field. So see, when we talk about uniform electric field, as you have a certain idea about the lines of forces, or we can say field lines, then we can say for uniform electric field, the lines of forces are always parallel, equispaced, and moving along a particular direction. Let us say these are the uniform electric field. Let this one is positive, this one is negative. As we know, lines of forces always come from positive ends are negative. So this will be positive, this will be negative. So now what is the heading of ours? A dipole is going to place inside this electric field. Let us consider I am going to place a dipole here. Let us say this one is having a charge of minus q, this one having a charge of plus q, and let the dipole is making an angle of theta with the electric field. Got this one? And we know that the dipole moment is always along this p vector, and this length is your 2a. This is the dipole concept. So now, see here two charges are here. So at these sides you are getting the positive charges, this side you are getting the negative charges. So what will happen? The force due to this electric field on these charges, as we already read from our concept, E equal to F upon Q. So F will be equals to how much? Your QE. So this amount of force is going to apply on two charges. But the question is, as here positive charges have been placed, so they are going to attract the negative one. So the negative charges are going to get a force in this direction opposite to electric field, whereas the positive charges which are being attracted by this negative sides are going to have a direction of their force direction along the electric field. So we can say this one is force on plus Q, which can be written as QE. This can be given as force on minus Q, which can be given as minus QE. Negative sign indicates that here the particularly force is acting in the direction opposite to the value. So see, here we got that on that dipole simultaneously two forces are acting. So see, you can see these two forces are like acting like parallel lines, this and this. If you are going to increase it like this, and they will be two parallel lines, and the directions are opposite, and as the magnitude of Q is similar and the magnitude of E is similar, so the two forces magnitude F minus Q and F plus Q are also going to have the same magnitude. So equal amount of force, opposite amount of force, and parallel amount of force acting on a single system. So there we can get the concept of coupled. And due to this couple, there will be a production of torque on here and on here. See, you can see both are clockwise. So the dipole will start to move in this direction, always in the clockwise direction, because this is going to give a particular force. This will give a particular. So this couple is going to form a torque particular. So now our work is to calculate what is the expression for torque on this electric dipole. So before that one, we need to calculate what is the net force on the system. As I already said you, net force 0 means we can see that the dipole is not displacing. So as we are talking here about that inside the electric field, the dipole is only going to rotate. So rotation only comes into torque. There will be no application of force. So we need to find that the net force on the system must be 0. Then only we can get the torque particular. So let us write here net force on dipole. So two forces are there, force on plus Q. Let us say I am writing it plus F plus Q. So instead of writing, so see, but how much you are going to get? This one. Force on minus Q. Let us say minus Q is equals to, this one is plus. This will be minus QE. So obviously, as you are going to get two equal and opposite forces acting along the same body, so the total net force is found to be 0. So what is the reason behind finding this one? When the net force on the dipole is 0, that means the dipole will intact its position. The dipole will not displace neither in this direction nor in this direction. Then the second case comes as two forces are acting in the form of a couple, so there will be formation of a torque. So we need to calculate the torque. If you remember the concept of torque from class 11, you already know that torque is nothing but the either of the force. That means either you can take this one, because both having the same magnitude of QE. So you can take this or this, doesn't matter. And the product of the distance between the two forces. So this is a force, this is a force. So if we need to find the distance between them, the minimum distance we need to find by drawing a perpendicular. So our work is to calculate this multiplied by this one. Yeah. So now write down. So here it comes, right? So no linear motion will be done by the dipole. Write down everything. So as the net force on the system is 0, so the electric dipole will not displace neither in direction nor in any direction. It can only rotate due to the help of your torque. So now our work is to find what is the rotational force. So now we need to find what is net torque on the system. So always you know torque always comes from the concept of couple. So net torque on the system. Clear? So as the formula of torque is force times the distance between these forces. So you can take any of the force and the distance. Always need to find the minimum distance. So we cannot do anything else. It must be a perpendicular one. So see, here this is theta. So to find this one, let us consider name it as this one. Let us say A, this let us say B, this let us say C. So in your triangle ACB, as it is a right angle triangle. So as we know want the perpendicular, so we can take sin theta. Sin theta is equals to your P upon H. So BC upon AB. What we need to find? BC. So BC equals to AB sin theta. So remember this one. So this is the right angle triangle, because we want to calculate what is the distance between the two parallel forces. So here now we are going to write the torque. Torque equals to, we can write magnitude of either of force, anything, and the perpendicular distance between them. you can take its magnitude or its magnitude which is found to be similar and the perpendicular distance between the two forces. So we can write tau equals to particularly force multiplied by your BC. So your force is how much here? Q times E multiplied by BC is your AB sin theta. AB is how much here? 2A, which is the dipole length. So tau equals to QE multiplied by 2A sin theta. So here Q times 2A is going to give you your electric dipole moment, which is the representation of your P. So easily we can write here torque equals to this Q and 2E is going to give you P. It will be your P E sin theta. So this is the formula of your torque when any electric dipole is placed inside uniform electric field. Always remember, now for non-uniform the case will be different. So this must be uniform electric field and the dipole must be placed in a random angle with respect to the electric field. So then the cases comes, if the theta is 0 degree, theta is 180 degree, theta is 270 degree, theta is 90 degree, then how to find the value of torque? So these are the special cases, quite necessary one. Try to understand the concept. Yeah. And always remember this one, as the dipole is rotating. So here there is a basic case that net force will be 0, needs to be 0. Then only the dipole will not displace. But net torque will never be equal to 0 if the dipole is rotating. So these are the basic conditions to remember when you are talking about the torque on any uniform electric field when a dipole is placed inside it. So this is the basic case. Now we will come to the special cases. So the special cases are quite necessary for your entrance particularly. You will get the mathematics from it. So write down the special cases. First one is case 1. Let us say this is the direction of electric field and now the dipole what was placed here like this in our previous case, now it is placed like this. That means the dipole instead of placed like this, it rotates somehow and now it is parallel to the electric field. So we can also write here, draw like this, that this is let us say the direction of the dipole moment. What is this one? Then here what we will get? Theta must be 0 degree. When theta is 0, we got the expression as PE sin theta. So when theta is 0, so sin 0 is 0. So your torque will be 0. So when the dipole is going to place parallelly to the electric field lines, then there will be no torque. That means the system will not start to rotate. It will remain as it is. Here what we calculated, when the angle is anything, any random angle, inclined to the electric field, then some torque comes, rotate the system. But when like this, if I will draw like this is the dipole, this is the angle theta. So let us say due to the forces, when it placed on the electric field, like now let us say like this, then what you will see, after this the body will not rotate anymore, it will remain on the system. That means the torque found to be 0. So if there is no torque, means the dipole don't have the capacity to rotate. So this is the basic case. Yes, so you remember this one. And also if you will see, when it will start here and again rotate like this completely, then for theta equal to 360 degree also, the torque found to be 0. These are basic two cases. You remember this one. Then the second case comes, case 2. Always try to remember the major diagram. Case 2. Now electric field is like this and let the dipole is placed like this, so that this will be theta. So here theta equals to 90 degree. So we have expressed tau equal to PE sin theta. So tau will be equals to PE. That means here in this case, as torque remains, so the probability of this electric dipole to rotate is found to be maximum of this. Okay. Then we will go to the third case. Let us consider case 3. Let now what happens that this is the electric field, and instead of placed parallelly, let now the electric dipole like this is going to place in the anti-parallel direction. So the theta will be how much? 180 degrees. So we know sin 180 is your 0. So torque will be your 0. So in this case and in this case, when theta is 0 or 360 or theta is 180, then torque found to be 0 and there will be no rotation of the electric dipole in such cases. But here there will be the maximum rotation. Now let us consider another case, case 4. So here let us say we are going to draw the concept. This let us say the electric field, and now let us say this one is the dipole moment. So remember this one, it was here like this, then 90 degree, then 180, then it is coming down. So the total angle we need to calculate this one. This will be your 270 degree. So we know that sin 270 is your minus 1. So tau will be your minus of P. Minus of P. So see, if you will observe all the cases, you can see when electric dipole is placed or making an angle of 0 degree with the electric field, there will be no torque. That means no rotation. The same thing happens when they are anti-parallel to each other, electric field and dipole moment. But when the dipole moment, or we can say electric dipole, is placed perpendicular or at an angle of 270 degree, we got that torque is being present. So in these two cases, rotation will take place. So it is not our concern. So write a note. After writing this one, write a note. So what we got in first case, theta was 0 or 360, so torque equals to 0. In second case we got theta equals to 90, so torque equals to PE. In third case we got theta equals to 180, so torque equals to 0. Fourth case theta equals to 270, then torque will be equals to minus P. These are the four cases, we not here. So basically what is happening now in case of node, you can see the first and third cases, the system is in equilibrium. That means the rotation of the dipole is not happening. In second and fourth, rotation is happening. So these second and fourth conditions are not our concern. We need to concern about 1 and 3. So when we are saying about equilibrium, equilibrium is of two types. One is a stable equilibrium, one is unstable equilibrium. For example, let this is a structure and a duster is here. So if we are going to hang it somewhere like this, so what I will do, when I will push it by applying some force, it will return back to its previous position. Again I will push, again return back. But if I am going to take this one in this way, like this, if I will push, it will fall down. So when second case, the same structure but it is connected to the base and we applied some amount of force and the system is not returning back to its previous configuration, that is called an unstable equilibrium. That means the equilibrium position is not stable, it is not able to regain its shape again or position again. But here in this case, what is happening? You are pushing, it is changing its position and it again return back. That's why it is in equilibrium also, but it has its stability. So the same thing is happening here also. In case of dipole, we are now going to calculate that in first and third, as the system is in equilibrium, that means there is no rotation. But which one is stable, which one is unstable? This is a quite necessary question for a class 12. The question will come like this: if electric dipole is placed parallelly and anti-parallelly with respect to electric field, then prove which represents your stable equilibrium, which represents your unstable equilibrium. So you need to write down with necessary condition. Okay, so write down here. Note 1, we can write cases 2 and 4 are not stable because they are carrying the values tau equals to p, tau equals to minus p. So torque will be there. So this is not our concern. Second one is case 1 and 3 are stable, that is no torque is active. So you write both of cases. Like if the question will come, write an expression for the torque when an electric dipole is placed inside a uniform electric field. Write down the special cases and just draw the attention or draw the conditions from the different special cases. So you will write up to this for the no question, for the 5 mark question. Okay. So now this is not our concern because this has a torque, so the body will rotate. But this is our concern because we are talking about here is stability. So now we will discuss about which one is your stable, which one is your unstable equilibrium. So now let us consider, write down a case. When electric dipole is placed with respect to electric field by making theta equals to 0 degree or 180 degree, then find in which case it represents stable equilibrium and unstable equilibrium. So this kind of question will come in your 12th board. It was there in 2016 and 18. So when electric dipole is placed with respect to electric field by making theta 0 or 180 or in possible 360 can possibly given, then find in which case it represents stable equilibrium and that of your unstable equilibrium. Clear? So now we will write down the solution. So for that we need to understand that let us consider you are having a rod which is hanged at a particular position. Another case is another rod is being placed on a table. So this rod is hanging by a fixed point. This rod is on the table. So now if I will put a force or apply a force along this direction, what will happen? From here this will go to here, and after the removal of the force, again the hanging rod is going to come back to its previous configuration. If I will apply force here, what will happen? It will just fall down. So this is called your stable equilibrium. That means after the removal of force, if a system again comes back to its previous position, but if the system doesn't, that is called your unstable equilibrium. So on the basis of these two examples, we are going to discuss how this can be applicable in case of our condition 1 and condition 3. Clear? Okay. So let me draw the diagram for electric dipole. What we said, electric field, this one is, let us say, your dipole. This is the primary case when theta is equals to 0 degree. Clear? Then let us consider what I need to do. When this is going to move, as we know, in case of here, if let us say the electric dipole is placed like this, minus q cut off your plus q, then they are going to get a force. Understood this one? So see, what is happening here? If I will take the electric dipole from here to here by applying some force, that means now due to my force, the electric dipole is now moving from this position to this position. But our condition is what? There is no torque. So when there is no torque, it will not continue its rotation. So what will happen? As there is no rotation, so it will again fall back on this previous position. Understood this one? So from here to here, you applied some force, it went. When it is here, it makes an angle of theta. So what will happen? Due to rotational force, again it will return back to the previous configuration. That's what is called your stable equilibrium. But let us consider now to the unstable one. Unstable plate comes in theta equal to 180. So here the dipole moment. So what we need to do here? Let us say we are going to place the positioning. Now let us say I took the dipole from here to here. From this position, this position. This let us say plus q. This is minus q. So what will happen? The plus q has a force along this direction. Minus q has a force along this direction. So instead of see, the direction is clockwise. Here also it is clockwise. So what is happening here? You took the position from here to here by applying the force. So as per its nature, it will again return back to its actual position. So it will return back like this. But here what is happening? Your actual position is here. You took the dipole to here. So when it makes an angle of theta or something, then the forces are acting like this. So the body will start to fall in this direction. Understand this one? So here what is happening? You are here. You applied a force, and this dipole or electric dipole is now shifted to here. Due to the application of couple, it will again fall back to its previous configuration because due to the torque, the clockwise rotation is happening. But in case of here, if you will consider what is happening, when it is here, you applied a force, so now the dipole is placed here. As we know, when the dipole is inside electric field, it is going to experience forces like this. So as we know, it will also rotate in the clockwise direction. So instead of falling like this, it will start to move in this direction. So that's why it is called your unstable. That means the electric dipole is not returning back to its previous position after the removal of applying force. Here in case of this, the electric dipole is returning back to its previous position after removal of the force due to the application of your torque. So this is the basic case. Yes, so you need to remember this one. So write on just there. After disturbing the system in stable, we can write after disturbing the system. Clear? If it comes to its previous position, then that is called stable equilibrium. You remember this is a quite necessary concept. This is a 2-mark question. In board exam it is repeating many years. So after disturbing the system, like here, its system was here, we disturbed. So the system now is here. If it comes to its previous position, so what is happening? Due to torque, it again fall back here. But in case of unstable one, the definition will be after disturbing the system, if it doesn't come to its previous position, then that is called unstable one. So this is the previous position, actual position. You disturbed it, it went like this. But the couple is going to form in the clockwise always due to electric field. So that instead of this electric dipole coming here, it will go there. That's why the electric dipole is not returning back to its previous configuration. That's why it is representing your stable equilibrium. This represents your unstable equilibrium. So this is a quite necessary concept which will help you in your board exam particularly. This is the basic case of your torque when any electric dipole is placed inside